But first, thousands of opposition activists have gathered here in central Moscow to mark 1 year since mass protests that ended in violent clashes. Last year's anti-government rallies left dozens injured and saw hundreds of arrests. RT's Alexei Yereshevsky joins us live now from the heart of the capital. So, Alexei, just how big is this rally now looking at this stage of the day?
Well, in fact, right now the rally has come to an end and the people have all but dispersed from the Bolotnaya Square in central Moscow. But during the day, the numbers reached around 10,000 members of the opposition protesters here in the square. As far as we gather from the Interior Ministry officials, there have been no incidents reported. Everything went smoothly and peacefully. Of course, the police presence was heavy during the protest, keeping in mind what happened last year. Literally for every protester, there were three police officers on the ground here, and there was an even chance at one point that the rally would not have taken place because a tragic incident in the morning when one of the volunteers who was setting up the stage died in an accident, and some members of the opposition were saying that the rally should be called off because it would have been disrespectful to the family of the man to hold it. Nevertheless, the organizers decided to go ahead with the rally, and it's already finished now. People are leaving the square. Obviously, we haven't seen the repeat of the violence which we saw exactly 12 months ago in the same place in central Moscow.
And what were the demonstrators trying to say today? What was their message?
Well, the fact that the rally was held today, it was the main reason was that they marked the anniversary of the May the 6th protest last year. This protest was one in the string of anti-government protests in Russia last year. It was held on exactly 1 day before the inauguration of President Putin, and it saw probably the biggest violence in years in Russia, when at one point of time part of the crowd tried to break the police lines and move towards the Kremlin. Scuffles broke out between them and the police, and that led to several dozen injured. More than 400 people were arrested back then, and 24 of them still remain in prisons. They are being charged with inciting riots, and the main message coming from the stage here today was that these people need to be released, and the opposition members here described those in arrest at the moment as political prisoners. Basically, this was the main idea of the protest, and of course we've heard more other anti-government slogans, but this was in the cornerstone of the whole rally here, which is already finished in central Moscow.
Alexei, thanks very much indeed for that. Alexei Yereshevsky live there in central Moscow. And on our website, we're live streaming pictures from that rally. Do head to rt.com to keep your eye on that.